Here to react is Tammy Bruce, Fox News contributor and president of Independent Women's Voices.
Hi there.
Good morning to you, Tammy.
Good morning.
Why is that? That makes me sad.
Well, look, and this is what we've been fighting. The larger media conversation is constantly demonizing, right? I mean, you see this framework through broadcast media, cable media as well, the newspapers, and it is the extreme. It's about, presenting the worst case scenario about certainly Republicans. And then, of course, there's coverage of the attacks and the mobs on the Democrat side. But the problem is, of course, is the communication framework. And these are online polls. And I contend that, and I've been saying this for now over a year, that Americans are not as divided as the media is telling us we are.
You don't think it's true?
I don't think it is. It's a more exciting argument, of course. It gets people nervous and more attuned to want to watch television because it's more dangerous. But I think Americans see very well what's going on and are very reasonable in a framework. But look, the Republicans have to try to match and push back on this argument about who they are, right? I mean, look, I'm a Democrat. I come from the left. I work now with conservatives and Republicans all the time, and nothing could be further from the truth. But it also comes down to the argument of, right, you don't want to just judge people based on what they say. You have to judge them based on what they do. And when you look as an example at what President Obama did in the country, 3.7 million women, as an example, fell into poverty. You had the highest poverty rate in I think it was like 65 years. The bottom line is, while you could like President Obama as a person and admire him, but then you have to look at the result of their work.
So he could run saying, I'm for women, but if you look
That's
at the
right.
statistics, it's not necessarily
That's exactly right. And especially when you're hiring someone to do a job. If you're looking for a brother-in-law or a son-in-law, maybe it's a different standard. But you're looking for someone who does a job. President Trump, on the other hand, is constantly attacked, right, when it comes to women and conservatives on the issues of race. And yet here we've got remarkable numbers for women. You've got an extraordinary the lowest unemployment rate in our history, at least certainly at least I think in the last 65 or 75 years. You've got 1,000 women a day, I believe, establishing their own businesses. My group, the Independent Women's Voice, started up a website called Better Off Now to collect the statistics and the facts about what's happening in the economy for people of color, for women. And it is an extraordinary renaissance. It is a genuine reformation when it comes to the quality of our lives, the money that we have, the number of people who have been moved off food stamps and have more control over their lives because of the economy of President Trump that has lifted up women in a way that we haven't seen in an extraordinarily long period of
facto
time.
non-verbo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, words.
Yeah.
Deeds, not words, right?
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Tammy, for
My
being
pleasure.
with us.